Welcome in, everybody. Ready for a deep dive.
Mhm.
Today we're exploring Bianca Sparacino's A Gentle Reminder. And we're really going to break it down and see what it's all about and see if, it might be a good fit for you.
I think a good place to start is with who this book is for. It's not your typical self-help book.
Yeah, you're so right. It feels very personal. Like she's talking directly to the reader, and it actually says that right on the copyright page for the deep feelers. What'd you think about that?
I think that's awesome. She just cuts right to the chase. It's for people who feel things deeply, maybe even give a lot in their relationships and find themselves drained because of it.
Oh, 100%. And she actually writes about that feeling of giving too much, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. There's this one line that just hit me. Remember, even the strongest souls get exhausted?
So powerful. So if our listeners out there thinking, yeah, I'm a deep feeler, what do they get out of this book?
Okay, so imagine you're lost in the woods, feeling a bit, unsure of where to go. That's how a lot of deep feelers feel in life, especially after a heartbreak or disappointment. I see a gentle reminder, like a compass, to help you navigate those tough feelings and, reassure you that you're not alone.
I love that, the compass analogy.
Yeah.
It's not about having all the answers, but about figuring things out as you go when it comes to life and love.
Exactly. And a big theme is this idea of, creating space within yourself for the love and life you deserve. Sparacino talks about making a home within your heart. It's such a beautiful image, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so much more than just let go of the past. It's like creating a space that's welcoming and, ready for something new. What does that look like for our listener?
It's recognizing past hurt, right? Acknowledging how it's affected you, but then making a conscious choice to let it go. Like cleaning out a room.
Yeah.
Making space for self-love and acceptance. It's a process, not a one-time thing, but the book helps you start.
So it's like taking stock of what's not working, those old beliefs, habits, maybe even relationships, and letting them go. It's got to be empowering.
Oh, it is. And Sparacino really stresses this isn't about becoming a totally different person. It's rediscovering your true self. She wants readers to trust that good things are coming, when you're ready.
That reminds me of the line, if it is for you, trust that it will find you. I loved that one. And it's not just about finding a partner, right?
Right. It's about your purpose, passions, finding your place in the world. It's about trusting the journey when things feel uncertain.
That's so true. It's easy to get caught up in the what ifs, but
Yeah.
sometimes you just got to trust the process. And, speaking of trust, Sparacino talks about forgiveness too.
Yes. And it's not about saying what happened was okay, but letting go of that anger and resentment. It's about forgiving yourself, for past mistakes, maybe for how you've treated yourself, even forgiving your heart to the wrong people.
Wow, forgiving ourselves. That's a big one. I feel like we're always told to forgive others, but forgiving ourselves is just as important.
Absolutely. It's saying, okay, this happened, I accept it, and I'm moving on without this baggage. It's really powerful stuff.
She uses a phrase that really stood out to me, befriending your demons. At first I was like, what? Befriend my demons. But then it clicked.
It's such a good way to put it, right? It's about facing those inner struggles head on, not ignoring or hiding them. She wants readers to understand those difficult emotions, to see them as parts of themselves that need some attention and, compassion.
It makes sense now. It's like bringing them into the light so you can understand them better and heal.
That's it. And a gentle reminder gives you this really encouraging framework to do that. It reminds you you're not alone in those struggles and has practical advice too.
It makes me want to reread it, especially the parts about knowing your worth.
That's such a crucial part. Sparacino's really clear about not settling for almost love or relationships that make you feel less than. She tells readers you deserve to be someone's favorite thing.
That line, you deserve to be someone's favorite thing. It's powerful, but it also got me thinking, what does it even mean to be someone's favorite thing? Like, what would that look like?
To me, it's feeling cherished, prioritized, loved deeply for exactly who you are. It's being with someone who celebrates your quirks and flaws, who makes you feel like you're their most treasured possession.
I love that. That's the kind of love we all deserve from ourselves and from others.
Absolutely. And the book's clear. Finding that kind of love, both inside and out, takes effort. It's about doing the hard work of healing, facing the pain, learning from it, and choosing yourself.
She describes it as internal battles that lead to healing and growth. And she's right, it's not always easy, is it?
No, it can be messy, even heartbreaking at times, but the rewards are so worth it.
And that's the heart of a gentle reminder, right? To embrace your individuality, chase what lights you up, and live a life that's true to you.
You got it. It's about knowing there's more out there for you and then having the guts to go for it.
That reminds me of another underlined line. Listen to the part of yourself that knows there's more out there for you. Like a call to action, right?
It is. And it speaks to so many people, especially those who feel lost or stuck. It's a reminder you have the power to create a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling.
So listener, if this deep feeler idea resonates with you, if you're looking for guidance on healing and self-love and building a life that truly reflects you, a gentle reminder might be exactly what you need. It's like this warm hug for your soul, reminding you that you're not alone in this journey.
And it goes beyond just romantic relationships, too. Sparacino talks about the other relationships in our lives, too.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's easy to focus on the romantic love part, but she talks about being around the right people, doesn't she?
She does. She calls them the people who bring you back home to yourself, the friends who really get you, who encourage you to be your true self and, lift you up when you're down.
Bring you back home to yourself. That is such a great way to put it. It makes me think of those friends who just get it, you know? They make you feel seen and accepted for who you are.
Exactly. And Sparacino's point is these relationships are so important because they give you that safe space to be vulnerable, to share your struggles and celebrate your wins.
That's a good point. It's interesting how much of this book is about creating that sense of safety and belonging, both within yourself and in your relationships.
It's so true. And that feeling of safety is like the foundation for healing and growth. When you feel secure and supported, you're more likely to, take risks, try new things, step outside your comfort zone.
And Sparacino reminds us that it's okay to slow down, to take the time we need to figure things out, which I think is really important in today's world where everything's so fast-paced and there's this pressure to constantly be doing something.
Yeah, it's a message we could all use a reminder of. It's okay to pause, to reflect, to just be without feeling like you need to be productive all the time.
I love how she emphasizes it's never too late to start over, to change your mind, to choose a different path. It's so empowering.
So empowering because it gives you permission to let go of those thoughts that tell you you're stuck or you made the wrong choices or it's too late to go after what you want.
Okay, so let's say someone asks you, what's the one big takeaway from a gentle reminder? What would you say?
That's a tough one. But for me, it all comes down to self-compassion. It's about knowing your worth, accepting your journey, and trusting that you deserve love and happiness in all its forms.
It's like she's saying, hey, deep feeler, you are strong, you are capable, and you are worthy of a life that lights you up.
Yes. And she encourages you to be your own best advocate, to set boundaries, to take care of your needs, and never settle for less than you deserve.
It's about taking those deep feeler qualities and seeing them as strengths, not weaknesses.
Absolutely. Embracing your sensitivity, your empathy, your capacity for deep love and connection.
It's about letting go of what's not serving you and making room for something new and beautiful to come in.
And having the courage to be your true self, to speak your truth and chase those things that set your soul on fire.
A gentle reminder is like a guidebook for the heart.
Yeah.
It reminds you that you're not alone, that you're loved, and that you have everything you need inside you to create a life that's meaningful and fulfilling.
And that you deserve to receive that love and create that happiness for yourself.
So well said. A Gentle Reminder by Bianca Sparacino. It's truly a gem for anyone looking for guidance and inspiration on their journey of self-discovery and healing.
It's a gift to anyone who needs a reminder of their own strength and beauty. And speaking of reminders, Sparacino has this powerful exercise in the book that I think our listeners would really benefit from. She asks, who would you be if you set what hurts down?
Whoa, that is a powerful question. It really makes you stop and think, doesn't it?
It does. It makes you imagine a life without the burdens you've been carrying, a life where you can truly be yourself, free from past pain and those beliefs that hold you back.
It's like she's giving you permission to let go of the past and embrace all the possibilities of the future.
And that's what makes a gentle reminder so special. It's not about quick fixes or easy answers. It's about giving you the power to start your own journey of self-discovery and healing.
Yeah, it's the question that really stays with you. And it makes me think that a gentle reminder isn't just about, reading the words.
It's about living them, right? Actually taking those words and making changes in your life.
Exactly. It's like she's giving you this toolkit full of insights and practices for self-discovery and healing.
And then it's up to you to figure out, which tools work best for you and how you want to use them to build that life you want.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, think about what really stood out to you. What sparked your interest? What felt important for your own life right now?
Maybe it's that idea of being a deep feeler and seeing the strength in that. Or maybe it's that beautiful image of making a home within your heart.
Maybe it's that question about who you'd be if you let go of the hurt. Whatever it is, let it be a starting point for you to explore.
A gentle reminder is more than just a book. It's like an invitation to go on a journey of self-discovery, to embrace who you truly are and create a life that's full of love and meaning and joy.
We really encourage you to check out Bianca Sparacino's work if you're feeling drawn to these themes.
And remember, even though our deep dive is ending, your journey of self-discovery keeps going.
Keep learning, keep growing, and listen to those gentle reminders inside you. Thanks for joining us today.